Tonight, millions of Americans are waiting for their free at-home COVID tests to arrive from the federal government. It was earlier this week that the Fed started allowing households to request those tests in the mail. But the homeless and other vulnerable populations also need access to tests. News 4's Deanne Broxton went to one local shelter to see what they're doing about that problem.
At-home COVID tests are in high demand right now.
So we do recruit pretty heavily and purchase as many tests as we can.
Kathy Carnage is the executive director at Gateway 180, a homeless shelter in St. Louis.
Thank you, ma'am.
The largest in Missouri. This week, the federal government announced Americans can start ordering at-home COVID tests for free. They will be delivered to your front door. But what about those homeless shelters?
I'm not really sure if they're able to use our address for the COVID tests. They are able to use the address for mail, things like that.
The Biden administration also announced nearly $6 billion will be made available to local governments. COVID testing specifically for the uninsured, jails, and for homeless and mental health shelters. But that relief may not get to Gateway 180 in time.
People here at Gateway 180 are in serious need of take-home COVID tests. This is all they have right now. At any given moment, more than 100 people can be inside this building, and they're hoping to get more tests very soon.
If somebody is presenting as being symptomatic, we will get them over to the hospital so that they can test. If they're asymptomatic, testing at the hospital level is likely not going to happen.
The shelter tries to get their own tests wherever they can.
Actually made application about a week ago for tests to be available to the shelter. That was made through the state of Missouri. So waiting to hear if we're going to be able to get a large, adequate supply for the shelter.
If approved, Carnage says the shelter will get only around 180 more tests.
It's definitely been a challenge.
In St. Louis, Deanne Broxton, News 4.